Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video to talk to you today about responsibility. Now, a few of you are not going to like what I'm about to say, but I don't care because it's the truth and it needs to be said. And that is, your life is your own damn fault. Where you're at personally and from a business standpoint right now in your life is nobody's fault but your own. And you need to realize that. You need to suck it up and you need to stop complaining, because we all have choices. We don't have control of the things that happen to us, the circumstances, but we definitely do have control of how we react to those. Where you are in business and where you are in life is your fault and nobody else's. Stop waiting for good things to happen to you. Stop waiting for luck to come your way, because it won't. You have to make these things happen. And so it is your fault. It is time for you to take control and suck it up. And if you decide not to, then don't complain and don't be surprised by where your life ends up or where your business ends up. Everyone thinks that they work harder than they do, but they don't. Everyone thinks that they work smarter than they do, but they don't. It's time for us to stop making excuses, because everybody in this world is constantly looking for an excuse as to why things are not going their way. It's time for us to take control, take it by the horns and saying, I did this, it is my fault, and from now on, I'm taking control and I'm gonna make my life and my business the way I want it. It's up to you to fix it. And if you choose not to, then don't expect life to get any better or any different for you. Let me tell you a little story to help illustrate my point. There once was a 14-year-old girl who had a child. This baby girl, she decided she didn't want to keep it, and so she gave it over to her grandmother to live with her grandmother. The child did not see her mother for most of her life. When this baby became a child, she was sexually molested and raped and abused by her family members, her relatives, her friends. When this child became an early teenager at the age of 13, she became a delinquent, got into so much trouble that she was put into detention centers. Then at the age of 14, just like her mother, this child became pregnant with her own child. Unfortunately, her child did not live. It was a stillborn. At this point, this girl made a decision that she needs to take control of her life, and that life is up to her, and the decisions she makes from here on out will map her destiny in the rest of her life. And if she doesn't make some changes, that she's going to continue down the path of destruction. You know this young girl today as the uber successful billionaire Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is a dominator, as we all know. Oprah realized the value early on in life through hardships. At that point, Oprah decided to stop being a victim and to be a victor, and realize that circumstances happen to everybody. Bad things happen to good people, and there's no rhyme or reason or answer for that. But what she did have control of, and from that point on, what she chose to control, was the responses and the decisions she made on those circumstances. And if she made bad decisions, she realized that at that point, it was her own damn fault. Let's pause for a second and think about some of the other most successful people in the world. When's the last time you heard them complain about different things? You didn't, because they won't. You don't hear them complain about, oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, this marketing avenue that my company tried didn't work, and so I guess we're not gonna have any clients this year. No, you will never hear them say that, because they have a totally different mentality. Their mentality is, hey, if I don't have time, I go out and I get it. If I don't have money, I go out and I find it. If the marketing avenue didn't work, then we'll try something different. It's the dominator's mindset. They're not okay with allowing life circumstances to dictate their destiny. They're gonna go out and they're gonna fight for it every day. Why? Because they're dominators. I say all this to say that where you are right now in life is nobody's fault but your own. It's not your parents' fault. It's not your family's fault. It's not the government's fault. It's not the professors who didn't teach you enough in school. It's nobody's fault but your own. You are the only one person who is responsible for your life, and so you must go out there and get and dominate whatever you want in life. So let me ask you this. Is there anything you did today to guarantee that your life will be where you want it to be 6 months from now? Or did you just go throughout the day letting life and life circumstances happen to you and dictate your destiny. If you did make those conscious decisions and actions today, then congratulations, because you're on your way to an amazing and fulfilling lifestyle. However, if you didn't and you allowed life to happen to you today and the circumstances of life to just be what they may, then unfortunately, 6 months from now, it'll be what it is, and it's your own damn fault. Now, the sad reality is that only about 5% of you that look at Commit to Dominate's materials will ever do anything about it. And so my question for you is, do you want to be a dominator? Do you want to be a game changer? Do you want to be that top 5%? Or do you want to continue living life and allowing life circumstances to make the decisions for you? You may say, Judd, you know what? You're right. I'm allowing life circumstances to dictate my days and my destiny, and I don't want that to happen anymore. But honestly, I don't really know how to change it either. Well, that's okay, because that's what Commit to Dominate is all about. So hang around, watch more videos, get involved in the community, start discussions, and together we're going to change your life. And as always, don't forget to wake up every day and make a conscious decision to dominate in life and in business. Cullen, look, what are you?
Dominate.
Dominator.